In new video today we are solving a different problem of the Power BI. So we will be working on the calculate function. So this is the exercise where we need to show the ratio for the table of a Premier League result using the calculate function. You can go on the website, you can go here and click on this, and then the file will get downloaded. So I have already downloaded the file. So this is the file where we have two tables. One is this manager table, one is this team table. So we will be working on these two tables. So let's create, like, the first step is to create the following table eventually. So I will create one table where I will put nationality in the column, and I will drag this more, and the second column is this points column. Okay, let's check if we have points. So I will drag the points here. It's giving me some of the points, 58 for Italy. Let's check Italy, 58. Yes. Now count of teams, so I will write it as teams, and it should give me the count. I will make it as count. So the count for Italy is 3. Yeah, it's accurate. And then the next column is we need to, I think, create the proportion of the total points. The first 3 columns are straightforward. Let me check if we have proportion. No, we do not have proportion. Okay, so first 3 columns are straightforward. I have just dragged down from the data and just put it here. Now the main function is in these 2 columns. We need to work on these. So it's saying that just summarize by the manager's nationality and show the sum of the points team nationality we have. The proportion of the total point ratio is ratio between the following 2 figures. Okay, the following 2 figures. So let's do one thing. We can start creating the tags named proportion of total points. So I will go here, I will click here, a new measure, and I will name it as proportion, PROPORTION, proportion of total points, which is equal to, we need to divide, so numerator and denominator. Okay, so what we will do, we will use this divide function. We have in the numerator we have the total point. Use simple sum function, sum of points, team points. Okay, and then I will close this. And then in denominator we need to take the total points. So we will take calculate function, and then total points, one for each team for all nationality. Combine calculate function with all function to remove nationality constraint. So we will be removing this nationality constraint if we do, like, if we do not use any this all function, then it will just give us the percentage of that only. So we need to take the overall percentage. So that's why, like, overall as in the sum of these and sum of these. Like, if it is giving me 100 here as a sum, so for Italy, if the count of team is 3, so it should give me 3% instead of like 6 or 8 or 10% from here. So that's not accurate. So what's the first situation? That's the accurate situation. So we will be working on that. So yeah, I have used calculate, and then the total points 1 for a team. So I will use calculate, then all, and the points, this one I will use some, no, yeah, all team points, I will enter and let's check if we are getting accurate values or not. It's giving us errors. Let me check what's the issue. Combine the calculate function with all function to remove any, we need the sum for this, the total points, simple sum. Yeah, so we will be using sum here, sum for the points, and closing it and then filtering it by all function, where we need to take the nationality all. So that's all. I will click enter. Yep, and we got these values. So these values are in decimals, so I will click here and convert it into percentage, and I will check. Let's say we can sort it by descending order. For Italy we are getting 17.85 and for England it's 15.38. so 17.85 and 15.38. yes, we are getting accurate values for the proportion of the points. Now, so this measure till here we are accurate. Now we need to make another measure called ratio to England. So I will add one more measure here, new measure, ratio to England. So ratio to England is from the name you should get what it is. So we will be now comparing this ratio with of the England with all the other countries. So how we're gonna do it? We're gonna use the same approach what we did. So we will use divide here, this divide function, sum of points, okay, and then in denominator we will use calculate function, sum of points, and then the filter is the total points won by English team, okay, English team only. And the total points won by English team, replace the nationality constraint for any filter context with one which says the nationality must be England. So we will be using nationality. So nationality, it would be 1 point this, so we will be replacing the nationality constraint, like we will not be using this. And let's say if we use all and we choose the nationality equal to ENG LND and close it and close and close, not use this and enter. And if I put this measure here, so if we check for the answers, the result is for Italy it's 1.16, for England it's 1, Italy 1.16, England is 1. If we convert it into the percentage, then it should not be in the percentage, but it should be in the ratio only, which is 1.6. The least one is this United States, which is 0.12. So yes, our answer is matching. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.